Your family might go hungry this summer. That is not an exaggeration. It is a fact of timing. The window for true food security is closing, and you have about 3 weeks to act. If you miss this narrow window, your seedlings will not mature in time. The first frost of fall will wipe them out. There is no second chance in this system. There is only the cold reality of the seasons. But there is a way to guarantee a harvest and feed your family all summer. It requires you to cheat the climate by starting 11 specific seeds indoors. This is the system for how you secure your food. This method is about extending the season by creating a longer summer that starts now inside your home. Here are the 11 seeds divided into 3 groups with a specific start time. Group 1 must be started now, the heat lovers like tomatoes, peppers, and celery. Group 2 can wait 2 weeks. The hardy brassicas that form the core of your winter food supply like cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale. Group 3 starts in 4 weeks. The long growers that build your pantry like leeks, onions, and lettuce. This is the entire system, a non-negotiable schedule your summer harvest depends on. This is where most people fail. They plant the right seeds but at the wrong intensity. The first critical error is insufficient light. The first 10 days are the most important. Without intense light, seedlings stretch, becoming pale and weak. A leggy seedling is a dead seedling. It will never recover and will snap at the first sign of wind. The second error is excess heat. Too much heat forces top growth, but the roots do not keep up. You get a tall, flimsy plant with a weak foundation that cannot absorb nutrients or withstand transplant shock. The third error is transplanting too early. Impatience is the biggest killer. A single night of unexpected cold is all it takes to stunt the plant permanently. It may survive, but it will never thrive. Your harvest is crippled before it even begins. There are 3 things in this system you cannot negotiate with. The first is timing. Nature does not wait. The window for each seed group is absolute. Starting 2 weeks late is not an option. It is a guarantee of failure. You are aligning with a non-negotiable natural clock. The second is light. Light is not a suggestion, it is food. Weak light creates weak plants. Your seedlings need a constant, intense source of light from the moment they sprout. The third is root space. A plant's strength comes from its roots. A crowded pot creates a tangled, stressed root ball. Give each seedling enough space from the beginning. These are not tips. They are the laws of this system. Starting seeds indoors is how you fight the calendar. In cold climates, you cannot grow tomatoes or peppers otherwise. The summer is simply too short. Starting indoors gives you control over the environment. You create a perfect nursery where your plants build strength before they face the real world. This is a fundamental principle of self-sufficiency. You do not wait for perfect conditions, you create them. This gives your plants the head start that guarantees a harvest. Let's start with the first group, the heat lovers. Tomatoes, peppers, and celery are the foundation of summer eating. They need a long, warm season, which you will create for them. They require a minimum of 8 to 10 weeks indoors, with celery needing closer to 12. This is why you must start them now. They cannot tolerate any frost and the soil must be at least 60°F at transplant. You will start these seeds in a warm house, on a kitchen window sill, or in a small greenhouse. Use seed boxes or small pots to provide the consistent warmth that triggers germination. You are creating an artificial spring, a pocket of warmth and life. This is the critical step. Let's stop for a second. This sounds simple, and that is the trap. The process itself is easy, but precision is everything. Use a light, sterile seed starting mix, not heavy garden soil. Moisten the soil before planting the seeds to a depth of about twice their diameter. Once the seeds sprout, they need at least 12 hours of intense light a day. A sunny window might not be enough. A grow light is a better guarantee. Without enough light, your seedlings will become weak and spindly, a common failure point. Provide warmth for germination, then intense light for growth. That is the secret to strong seedlings. 2 weeks have passed. It is time for Group 2, the brassicas. This family of plants is essential, the workhorses of the self-sufficient garden. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale will feed you in late summer and deep into the winter. They are hardy and can tolerate a light frost. but they still need a 6 to 8 week head start indoors. This allows them to build a strong root system. You can sow these seeds in a dedicated seed bed or in flats. A seed bed is a small protected area of the garden where you raise seedlings before moving them to their final position. This is a very efficient use of space. John Seymour called it the breakfast, lunch, and dinner method. The seed starting mix is breakfast, a holding bed is lunch, and the final garden bed is dinner. Each step provides more nutrition and builds a stronger plant. Now for the final group, the long growers, leeks, onions, and lettuce. You will start these in another 2 weeks. Leeks and onions need 8 to 10 weeks before you transplant them. Starting them indoors provides this crucial time. Lettuce is different. You can start it indoors 4 to 6 weeks before transplanting. It's also perfect for succession sowing. Start a new small batch every 2 weeks for a steady flow of fresh salads all summer. This is smart gardening, planning for a steady flow of food, not just a massive harvest. These long growers complete your indoor nursery and lay the foundation for an entire year of eating. Let's talk about the real return on this system. For an initial investment of about $30 or $40 in seeds, you are unlocking months of food. Think of it not just in dollars, but in meals. The tomatoes and peppers alone will provide the base for over 100 fresh summer meals, from sauces to salads. Your brassica harvest represents security for the cold months, giving you fresh cabbage and broccoli long after other plants have died. That's another 4 months of food easily. You are turning a small bag of seeds into a pantry that feeds you for half the year. This is the true economic engine of self-sufficiency. This is more than just gardening. It's a philosophy, a declaration of independence. When you start seeds indoors, you are cheating the climate and extending your summer. You are not waiting for the government or grocery stores. You are taking control of your own food supply. John Seymour wrote that you cannot grow good food in cold climates without protection, but you can cheat by starting indoors. This is the essence of self-sufficiency. It's about starting now with what you have, not waiting for something to turn up. This is the mindset. This is the path. Imagine it's July. You walk out into your garden. The air is warm. You see the tomato vines heavy with fruit that started as a tiny seed on your windowsill in February. You see the peppers turning red, plants that also began their life inside your home. Your family is eating fresh, safe food every single day. Now imagine it's September. The nights are getting cooler, but your harvest continues. You are not just eating, you are preserving. The kitchen is filled with the smell of tomato sauce simmering on the stove. Jars of pickled peppers line the counter. You are filling your pantry, building a buffer against the winter. This is not a dream. It is the direct result of the work you are doing now in the cold and quiet of late winter. This is the payoff. This is what real self-sufficiency looks like. It's not about buying fancy equipment or waiting for the perfect spring day. It's about starting seeds indoors in late winter when everyone else is still sleeping. This is how you feed your family all summer. This is how you take control. This is how you become self-sufficient. If this system changes the way you look at the potential of your own home garden, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the historical methods of survival that have been nearly forgotten. Start planting your future today. The next treasury of self-sufficiency will be open soon.